Hi, my name is Lisa.
And my name is Xavier.
And today we're going to be walking you through how to paint Xavier's favorite fruit,
Watermelon.
For a full list of what you need to get started, check out the video description below. And be sure to hit subscribe if you want to check out other videos like this one. And hit the like button below if you enjoyed painting with us. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to get started by sketching out the watermelon. So you want to draw as lightly as you can on the page. And we're just going to draw a big U shape like this, okay? Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And draw nice and light, Xavier. Okay, and then about an inch away from that U shape, see how far I am from this U shape? I'm going to draw the same shape that follows the same shape as the first U shape. Okay, do you see where I'm going?
Yes.
So follow that on your page now. Nice and light. Oh, a little more, a little wider. Little wider. Little wider. Yeah, now follow the shape that you already have. The same, oh, nice and careful. Nice and light. All right. So now we're going to start by adding the color. So we're going to start on the red part of the watermelon first. So you want to get your brush and get your brush nice and wet. And your paints are already have water in them. There's a brush right here for you. And we're going to start with our bigger brush first. So we're going to put clear water in the center of the watermelon. So I want you to take your water and I want you to fill in up to here. So pretend you have a straight line all the way up at the top. And then fill the rest in with clear water. Lots of water. Yeah, just put lots and lots of water on it. So get more water. You'll need a lot more water than that. Just keep going back for more water till the whole center part is filled in, okay? You want your water to be nice and clean for this part. Okay, and you want to make sure that you're filling in all the way to that line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then did you do a straight line across the top? Yeah. Okay. And then I see, if you look at the page from the side and you see that there's still a few spots that are clear, you just fill that in. So now we're going to take the red paint, and just follow me like this, Xavier. I want you to take the red and go like a big smile. Big smile. Yeah. And then I want you to do all along the top. Yeah, and we're just gonna fill this in a little bit. And you can take a little bit of pink too. I'm taking some pink, I'm using some red. And just keep adding it along the top part because we want this part to be nice and dark. Yeah, and just keep moving the brush around so that you're not in just one spot. Yeah. And see how I moved all the way down, Xavier, like this? See how I moved all the way down? Can you do that too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just keep adding red all the way down. Yeah, get some more red on there. This can be a red and pink.
Just finishing my pink.
Okay. And careful to keep we want to keep our lines nice and smooth along the outside. Yeah, that's really good. And then if you want, you can take your page once you've got a lot of color down, which you do. Xavier, watch what I'm doing, okay? I hold it down and I kind of smush the paint around. So I move the canvas around, or the watercolor paper around. That's good, that's good. So you put your brush away and then just kind of move it around gently. Not too much, but just a little bit so that the paint kind of goes all over the place. Oops. Yeah, all right, so now we're gonna leave that for a sec. All right, so now I notice that I have a little bit of paint that's going right here. I want to mix that up, and we'll do the one that's going outside right there. All right, so now we're going to do the green part. So the green part goes all the way along this little smile line here. So we're going to, just like we did with the red, we're going to take our brushes And I want you to carefully, without touching your brush on the red paint, I want you to carefully follow all along. And make sure your brush doesn't touch the red, okay?
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're gonna let this dry completely in between because I think there's a tendency for the water to want to touch. So we're gonna let our paintings dry and then we'll come back and do the green part. Does that sound good?
Good.
Okay. All right, so now that our paintings have had a minute to dry, well, a few minutes, we're going to do the rind of the watermelon. So you're gonna take clear water and you're gonna fill in the outside of the watermelon, okay? Just up to the line. Making sure not to touch the red part. So you're just wanting to add clear water all the way around the outside. And you're wanting to have a nice smooth line where you drew. So keep getting clear water. You want to make sure your brush is nice and clean before you do it. There you go. If there's any red paint in the water, then it'll still sometimes look a little pink, but that's okay. Okay, so did you get all the way around?
Yeah.
Okay, so using your brush, you want to get some light green. So your lightest green you have, get it nice and painty. Make sure there's not too much water on it. Okay, and then I want you to follow all the way around your watermelon. So using this nice smooth line, follow the line of the watermelon. You can turn your paper around so that it's easier if you need to. Do you see how I'm following all the way around? You see that?
Do you do it on the whole part?
Yeah, I'm following the whole thing. So I'm just gonna keep going all the way around, making that big smile again. Can you do that?
Yes.
Yep, keep going all the way around. Just follow a smile and it'll bleed in on its own. So you wanna make sure you're touching the outside of the watermelon. And so if you notice that you're getting a brush stroke there, that just means that you have to get your page a little more wet again. But that's okay. Yeah, so get a little more water in your brush. So this is all dry here, so you want to just make sure it's staying nice and wet. It's okay, keep going. You're doing good. There! Excellent work. So then what we're gonna do you know what the next stage is? After you've done the green? Is you take, here, I'll finish up mine because I was watching you. So once you got lots of green down, I want you to take your dark green that you have, and I want you to do the exact same thing, but a little bit less this time, because we want the dark green to just be a little bit. So see how I'm just doing a tiny bit of dark green? You see that?
Yes.
So you want to use, I'm going to show you. So if you take a little bit on the brush and then you make sure there's not too much left, that's how you do it. And just around the edge for this one. Yeah, exactly, Xavier. Great work. Oh. If you make a little mistake, you can just use a paper towel to dab it up a little bit. There. Now you stop right there. And then next, or last, we're going to be doing the little seeds on the watermelon. So we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna do the seeds. Sound good?
Good.
All right, so you ready to do the last layer, Xavier?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna want black for this one, and you're gonna want a small brush. So you have your small brush?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna wanna go straight into your black paint this time, so no clear water first. And we're just gonna make little seed shapes. Yep. We're just gonna make little seed shapes. So little tiny circles, or ovals I should say, all along, just like that, inside. So I'm gonna do mine in rows, so I'm gonna have a few here.
I'm just gonna do them in random places.
Okay, and you want them to all be the same size if you can, because watermelon seeds are almost always the same size, right? Take your time. All right. All right, so now that the seeds are all done, do you want to add some splatters?
Yes.
All right, so let's do some green splatters, some red splatters. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. So you take your bigger brush. Do you have a bigger brush?
Got it.
Yeah. I want you to get some water on it. And then I want you to get quite a bit of paint on it.
Can I pick the color?
You can pick the color. I'm doing mine with colors that are in the painting because then it looks like the paint is kind of splattering. That yellow looks like it's quite black though, buddy. We're gonna have to make sure there's no more black in it. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna do mine in a mix of dark green. And then I'm gonna do some fun red splatters on it. I love your bright yellow splatters. They remind me of the sun.
They remind me of grass.
Yeah?
And playing in the backyard.
Nice. You like to have watermelon when you play in the backyard, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm all done my splatters, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign it, and you take your time and you add your splatters. Whoa, so many splatters. Done?
Yes.
All right. So thanks for painting me with me, Xavier. That was a lot of fun, right?
Yes.
All right, well, if you want to watch other videos just like this one, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoyed painting along with us. Thanks for watching.